And now, race fans, for those most famous words in all of motorsports, I present to you the Chief Operating Officer and Executive Vice President of AAA Mid-Atlantic, Mr. Bernie Koch.
AAA and NASCAR, great combination. AAA members, help me. Drivers, start your engine!
On the front row, race number 3 in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup on Dover's Monster Mile is underway. Oh, look out, trouble, Allmendinger sideways.
He may keep it off the wall if he doesn't get hit. Oh, what a save.
That was a save.
Caution flag is out. That might be the save of the year.
Wow,
right there.
maybe the decade.
Look at how much Carl Edwards lost ground having to check up to avoid running over that 56 of Truex just in that one corner.
Yeah, you see a ton of give and take on that restart.
And I'm not sure if the 88 has a problem. I was watching him right before they got ready to go green. He actually pulled out of line, was weaving back and forth, and he's still losing spots.
Junior all the way back to 38th place, Doc.
Yeah, the problem is the sway bar not hooked up or else it was broken, snapped off. They have told Junior basically do whatever you can without wrecking to stay on the lead lap here until lap 40 for the competition yellow. He has got his hands full right now trying to hang on.
Caution is out. There is a report of a light shower. Peppering, well, there it is on the lens of the camera on Junior's car.
Yeah, and he was needing a little bit of rain right now for this to happen so they can work on this race car, get started prepared, because nothing good is going to come just staying out there running.
Oh, this is a big break. They can change. They can fix this. Get in the pits and have an extended caution here for a few raindrops. This can help them a ton.
We'll go a lap down if we have to. It's going to be us no good riding around without one. Put it on there. We'll get the lucky dog at the competition yellow.
There you go.
So we got 2 laps here.
With Carl Edwards now alongside Kurt Busch on the front row coming to the green. There for Truex in the 56. Kyle Busch to his outside of the 18.
And the deal was they were able to get the right front sway bar changed, and it was nothing left loose. It was nothing that was a human error. The base plate and the bracket snapped off. It broke. And so the team was disappointed that it had happened, but glad it wasn't something they had done or omitted doing as far as tightening the sway bar. We put another sway bar on. It has not been loaded properly, but Earnhardt Jr. trying to race his way back up to get the lucky dog to get a lap back.
This is critical for Dale Earnhardt Jr. that he does not get caution. There it is. Looks like Junior did race his way back into that lucky dog spot.
Nice job by his pit crew to get all of that done and get him back out there.
Well, the 18 of Kyle Busch came in. He took 4 tires. He had a little bit of front end damage early in the race. They thought they wanted to take a good close look at that. Not anything to be concerned about, but he does need a little bit more rear grip, according to Kyle. Alan?
Kyle, the first one on 4 fresh tires off this restart, taking the green in 6th position.
Got a 12.4 second stop on those 4 tires, too, for the 18 team. So looks like they're on it today.
So the pattern at Dover has changed in recent years. We've seen long green flag runs. That looks like Casey Mears. And wow, 32 car, Mike Bliss just about collected him. Caution is out for the slow-moving 13 car.
He may have blown a tire. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there.
Watch that right
I see
front.
some debris. I thought I saw some debris coming out of this car.
I just found it interesting. You know, we pitted under green,
In the first few laps, I was nervous about going that fast and running across the black. Nothing happened, and it was good for a long time, and I guess it's tire pressure related. Once the tires get pumped up, the tire doesn't have any dampening left when you run over those black patches.
Good feedback there from the 5-time champ as we go racing. Edwards clears Burton to the lead. Kyle Busch goes to second. Little restart pressure here as we go back racing. Shy of halfway at Dover. A.J. Allmendinger, 43. Kevin Harvick, 29 for the lead. A couple of teams that played some strategy on their pit stops and took rights only. Oh, trouble. Bonnie Labonte off turn 2. Caution. A.J. Allmendinger, the leader, is chosen inside of Kevin Harvick. This green flag restart presented by American Ethanol.
It's going to be a very short time when we see this 48 car of Jimmy Johnson take the lead.
Already putting that rubber back down. New leader Kevin Harvick around Allmendinger to the top spot.
Now, Kevin Harvick took 2 tires this last time. That would have been 2 times in a row that he had gotten just those right sides. Wondering how long that may last for him. We'll have to see if he can hold on here throughout this run and keep his track position as Johnson takes the lead.
So you see on pit road now as we come back live to Dover, Brad Keselowski's team under the hood, Dave.
Hey, Alan, sorry, we were just getting the scoop down here. Barely can he drive it because the power steering has gone south of the 2 car. Crew Chief Paul Wolf radioed to him and said it was the longest that he would be able to be on pit road and try to fix it. And I'm getting the high sign that they did fix it. We'll find out what it was.
Could have just been as simple as the belt. If they just replaced the fan, the belt on the power steering.
And then there's the 99 of Carl Edwards, who's led 116 laps today, but he had a pit lane speeding penalty. Right now, Edwards is 1 lap down. He's the first car a lap down, and he's been beating himself up on the radio with crew chief Bob Osborne about that rare mistake for Carl Edwards in the 99.
Now let's go back and show you what caused the caution in replay. J.J. Yaley in this 38 car and the Monster Mile wall.
Out of the groove here.
I think he had a right front tire going down there, sent him up. Yeah, I believe he was actually on the inner liner to that point, and then it blew out as he came off the wall.
A nice move by a couple of guys to keep from hitting him as he crossed the track to get down to the inside lane. 95 to go. Clearing Matt Kenseth to get that second
spot. 75 laps to go here at Dover International Speedway. As you saw on NASCAR Nonstop, the leader continues to be Jimmy Johnson. He's now led out front 125 laps today. Carl Edwards has been out there a fair bit as well, 116. We've seen 21 lead changes, 8 cautions, a couple for rain, and at the very bottom of that you see who the points leader is right now as they run, the 29 of Kevin Harvick.
Caution on the racetrack, guys.
Trouble on the back straightaway. Mike Bliss has crashed in the 32.
Yeah, it just gets loose coming up out of turn 2. We talked about the 9 degrees of banking on these straightaways, and he just throws you down to the inside. Not much room there.
This track is so unforgiving when you spin. That's why it was such an incredible feat when we saw that 43 save it early in the race.
That's going to come with 42 laps to go. Remember, after the last restart, Kurt Busch really gave Jimmy Johnson a run for a few laps.
Big run right there for Kurt Busch.
That is going to be a new leader. And behind him, Casey Kane inside of Kyle Busch for third.
I'll tell you, if this 99 can get clear of these 2 cars, the 18 and the 4 right in front of him, he could be a factor in who wins this race. Cars coming.
Greg Niffel off turn 4 on the front stretch. Into the inside wall. Caution's out. He was running 10th. Matt Kenseth was the closest car around him.
Let's take it to the truck.
Break for Brad Keselowski again, who's going to get back on the lead lap now.
Now he'll get that lap back that he needs.
Okay, Chad Canal saying he thinks they got enough, Alan.
Jimmy Johnson did not get going well there.
They spun the tires a little bit initially, but got it going. He's going to be okay. I thought maybe Casey Kane might be able to hold that spot, but here comes Kyle Busch. Take third.
Casey had to ease off a little bit to keep from running into Jimmy. Going into one, maybe. Carl Edwards up to third. Talk about a late rally.
Yeah, another caution flag, and Carl Edwards is going to be the man to beat, I think, to win this thing. He might still catch those top two.
Carl Edwards busted for speeding. Exiting pit road on a green flag stop at lap 246. Knocked him back to 25th at the time. Now he's running third, trying to close. Look at that, Johnson hanging it out, Edwards hanging it out. We're gonna have Atlanta flashbacks here. These guys sliding all over the place in the final laps.
Jimmy's really struggling with his rubber buildup right now. You can see Johnson get in that rubber buildup. His car really wiggling right there. Well, they're all three solidly back in the chase here now. I think that's one big thing, but they do want to win. You know, that's the goal right now. Yeah, they're thinking about the chase in the back of their mind, but right now they want the trophy.
A lot's been made of the radio conversations between Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus during last week's New Hampshire race. Steve Addington, pushing for Kurt Busch on the left. There are some tense radio conversations as well, as his driver has struggled to manage expectations and the reality of them working through the handling in the late laps of these races. Kurt said, I've been a champ before, we can do this. Now they're 2 laps away from going to victory lane.
They're proving they can do it. They adjusted this car when it wasn't so good in the middle of the race, turned it around, and now looks like he's going to get this victory. 1 to go.
1 more mile, Busch.
The only driver in the top 10 in the championship standings all season long. That man, Kurt Busch. Just the 1 win on the road course at Sonoma. But steady, solid. After finishing 22nd in New Hampshire a week ago to lose ground in the championship, they're going to gain it all back with a win on the Monster Mile today. Kurt Busch wins at Dover.